So obnoxious. He was constantly kind of bullying.
It seems like another storm is going to rock the boat of Beyonce and Jay-Z's marriage, and you would never believe who has just came forward to spill the shocking details of this power couple. Solange Knowles, who has been watching at her sister's suffering, finally spoke on the toxic nature of Beyonce's marital life, and it seems like she's doing it for her sister, who simply ignores all the red flags in her own marriage. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Celeb Live Channel. So, it's not a secret that Solange Knowles is not the biggest fan of Jay-Z, and I'm not talking about his music. Ever since that infamous elevator incident, there have been tension between Jay and Solange, and while she said she had never meant to dive into her sister's marital problems, she now feels she got too involved in this mess, and it's time to give the world the truth.
It somehow becomes, a part of your world, seeing it in that space.
Well, Solange is not happy with Bey and Jay's family dynamics, so she feels like it's time to protect her sister from her husband's toxic influence and maybe, with the help of public, save Queen Bee from his manipulative claws. The rumors about Beyonce and Jay-Z's marriage have been swirling around for years, and despite so many speculations, with some of them being truly insane, the couple has long stopped commenting anything. In 2008, when they just got married, Queen Bee stated that she was not planning to discuss her love life, and that decision was mutual. We decide everything. My word is my word. What Jay and I have is real. It's not about interviews or getting the right photo op. It's real. But Solange believes that one of the possible reasons why Beyonce doesn't discuss her private life with reporters is the toxic nature of this marriage, and Bey just don't want to be open about the shady side of her union with Jay-Z, and that includes his infidelity, which the music mogul kind of confirmed in his interview for the New York Times.
And then now all things happen from there. Infidelity.
You can't connect because you
exactly.
can't connect because of the way you feel about yourself, you mean?
It's been speculated that despite their 15-year-long marriage, Jay-Z has never been faithful to his wife, and the speculations about him having multiple mistresses became even louder when one certain lady named Olivia McFaller, also known as Yes Liv Can, came forward and openly admitted how the music mogul was trying to get her number. So, unfortunately for Jay-Z, Olivia McFaller was a rapper, so she sent a message to Beyonce in the most show business-like way by releasing a video for her song Sorry Mrs. Carter and basically telling the wife all about it.
Life's all naturally flawless, model chicks like me. What up, Jay?
Though, in the song, Olivia explained that she and Jay never slept together, the rapper hinted that this could have happened if it wasn't for Olivia's high moral principles, and that Jay-Z was totally into her. As the rapper revealed, the music mogul sent his bodyguards to get her number so he could contact her personally. He sent his guards to me. "Excuse me, miss. Do me a favor. Put your number on this piece of paper. When Jay gets settled, and he'll call you later." However, as Liv confessed later, the affair that could have happened between her and Jay-Z was prevented by Solange, who, according to Olivia, was too nosy and protective of her sister, and was basically ready to fight every girl was flirting with her brother-in-law. So, seeing that Solange was quite menacing towards every girl who was left alone with Jay, Liv refused to start an affair with him and decided to distance herself from this drama.
No, I'm not gonna sleep with you. Right. Not gonna be on your bus, not gonna be on your tours.
Olivia even mentioned in her interview that Solange caught her talking to Jay, and this is when she realized that Beyonce has a guardian angel in her sister, who was following Jay-Z from day one and preventing him from hurting Bey even more with his treachery and betrayal. Liv didn't want to associate her name with such a dirty scandal because Beyonce was already a massive superstar, and being a young artist, she never wanted that kind of publicity.
I have a lot of respect for Beyonce, as an artist, as a woman, as a wife, as a mother.
So it seems like Solange has made it her aim to watch Jay-Z and expose his cheating nature, but apparently Beyonce was never listening to her sister and blindly believing that her marriage had been healthy. Well, Solange loves her sister with all her heart if she is ready to fight for her happiness and peace of mind with everyone. As Olivia recalls, the determination on Solange's face told her everything. As she said, "I told you the day Jay-Z and I exchanged numbers at Nobu, Miami. Solange came walking up out of nowhere. I thought I was about to get beaten, so I backed off quickly. She's been guarding her sister's property since day one. Bud doesn't even have to say anything. Solange is a beast." But since Beyonce is not listening to the reasons of sanity, Solange went ahead and decided to expose her brother-in-law's behavior to the entire industry. And maybe this will make Queen Bee finally take off her rose-colored glasses and see this man's real colors. Many fans agree that Beyonce has quite a distorted idea of her marriage. As one user commented, Beyonce doesn't want to believe that her marriage is a failure like her parents' marriage. She's probably being manipulated the same way her father did her mother. And another user added, "I mean, it's been written well over B-Face lately. She's so miserable." If other people can see Bey's misery, I wonder how Solange feels all these years because she has been witnessing this crap for more than a decade. In her opinion, this marriage is toxic and Jay-Z may be even controlling his wife. It's kind of clear that there are a lot of red flags in this union, and as Solange tries to prove to her sister there's no love here, and it's some kind of a business arrangement where all the parties get wealth and fame, but staying utterly unhappy. And the worst part of all is that Beyoncé seems to be in denial, as if she's afraid to acknowledge the truth. No wonder why Solange believes that her sister needs a reality check, and that's why she came forward with spilling the details of this toxic union. Despite Beyoncé and Jay-Z being inspiration to many people, both as artists and a couple, it's clear that at least one side is suffering a lot in this relationship, and this is Queen Bee. She already admitted that she had been to hell and back with all that emotional roller coaster after her husband's cheating rumors. But somehow, Queen Bee denies having any problems in her marriage, and she chooses to push her sister away instead. Apparently, the R&B star doesn't even realize how much affairs her sister had prevented because she always takes her husband's side. By what it looks, Beyoncé may be well aware of all her husband's shenanigans, but willingly closes her eyes because of so many things she had achieved while being by his side.
Definitely, someone you love, someone that's given you life, someone that's done such a fantastic job. It's hard.
It's so sad to see such horrible family dynamics, especially considering the fact that Beyoncé keeps pushing her sister further and further away and even stopped acknowledging her existence. Like in that speech, while receiving her Grammy Award, Beyoncé seemed to thank everyone, from God to her late Uncle Johnny, but somehow forgot about one important person.
I'd like to thank my parents, my father, my mother.
She then expressed love and thanks to her spouse and children. And after being done with sending love and gratitude to certain people, the Queen Bee wrapped up her speech by thanking the queer community for their love and for inventing the genre, and still no mention of Solange.
I'd like to thank my beautiful husband, my beautiful 3 children who are at home watching.
Well, this may seem strange for many people because Solange has been basically her sister's keeper and protector for many years. But it seems like Bey doesn't want to acknowledge the sad truth about her marriage and listen to her relative, especially when it comes to shading Jay-Z. Apparently, Beyoncé wants to learn from her own mistakes. And as she once confessed, she doesn't want anyone to interfere with her life because there's some beauty in learning from your own missteps.
But I'm learning so much, and I'm making mistakes, and I'm learning from them, and I'm not afraid to make a mistake. I embrace mistakes. They make you who you are.
Many people believe that the crappy things that Jay-Z instilled in his wife's mind are plaguing the relationships between the Knowles sisters, and Solange can't take it anymore. That's why she decided to speak against her brother-in-law and even expose the toxic and fake marriage. According to many people, Beyoncé should listen to the voice of reason and stop blindly worshiping her cheating spouse. As one person commented, she should have listened to her sister, not saying leave her husband, but definitely keep her sister as close as possible because now she'll never know when, in fact, he is out here doing her wrong. And another user added, Bey is not on drugs, nor is she being controlled. She is being a loving and submissive wife, as she should. Jay-Z is one that's messing up because he knows how much she loves him and their kids and never want them to be apart. It may take more time and effort to convince Queen Bee to change her view on her own marriage because she prefers to stay blind to the obvious things. And only Solange's candor may shed light on the toxic side of this union. And what do you reckon? Does Solange have any right to speak about her sister's marriage? And will Beyoncé finally see her husband's true nature? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'm eager to know what you're thinking. And in the meantime, check my other videos about Hollywood dramas. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, and I promise to be back very soon.